First, congratulations on winning the FTF Award for Best Reconciliation Solution. What aspects of AutoRek's offerings, such as embedded AI, helped the company to win the award?
So I think that there's several answers to that question, Eugene. Obviously, for the past 18 months, AI has really been at the top of every financial services firm's agenda. And we've done a couple of things to be able to embed AI into our platform itself. So the first thing is that AutoRek will automatically detect patterns of human matching that you're doing within your data. It will then suggest match rules that you may want to create to be able to embed into your processes. Again, it's all done in a very controlled manner. By no means do we think that AI is going to solve your reconciliations completely, but for sure it will help you get from a 98% match rate to a 99.5% match rate. Rather than having to embed new rules in automatically, the system will learn from human behaviors. The next thing is really around setup of the reconciliation processes themselves. From data ingestion to match rules and to reports, that's all done completely automatically now using AI.
AutoRek has noted that its AI strategy has yielded positive results for firms and their specific operations challenges. What are some of those results, and can you provide a few before and after scenarios? Also, what are the main components of the tech stack that AutoRek is using?
So we're partnered with Microsoft. So we typically use the Microsoft language models to be embedded into AutoRek. That's really the foundation that we build off. But in terms of some of the user stats that we tend to see is that we're able to take firms who have messy data, some that are perhaps getting 95, 97% match rates, all the way up to 99.5%. Which really means that 0.5% that's left, they're true exceptions. They're things that operations staff need to go in, they need to manually manage to be able to correct those breaks.
Looking back to 2025, what were the significant developments last year that are helping AutoRek advance its reconciliation offerings for this year and 2027?
So one of the things that we're really trying to embed within our product is, of course, AI. It's the top of the agenda. In its current form, pre-AI, AutoRek could solve any reconciliation requirements or challenges that a firm may have. We could ingest data in any source, any type. We can work to really high volume as well. We work with one client where we're actually processing one reconciliation of over 1 billion positions on a daily basis, and that's done completely automatically. So with some of the things that we're really looking towards AI to help us with is to be able to interrogate your data. Let's say it comes to an audit period and you want to say, hey, what were all of my positions on the 1st of January 2025, we'd be able to pull that up all using natural language. The next thing is really about building out new reconciliations. Perhaps you onboard a new counterparty, a new broker, and you want to build a new reconciliation process. You can now do that within a matter of minutes, and that's all done using AI.
The next level for AutoRek is to train AI models to address specific scenarios and types of financial services firms. How is that effort progressing?
So that's something that we're working on now. We've got the framework of our AI model built, but we're using it to really home in on some of the specifics that our clients require. For example, if you want to reconcile derivatives or you reconcile equities, there are different types of reconciliations or different attributes that you may want to match on. The model is now really learning from those configurations that we've done historically in our Blueprints hub, and it's able to recommend reconciliations and reconciliation types and really what is best practice in the industry. One of the things that we do at AutoRek is we really bridge that gap between operational excellence and knowing the business processes into our technology.
As AI begins to eliminate repetitive and tedious tasks in securities operations, how does that impact the workflows of those working in securities operations? How can ops teams make the most of this major change?
So I think the thing that having a more automated reconciliation process can do, it can really free up time to be spent on more value add tasks rather than, let's say, reconciling an option every day that's broken purely because you know that there's a challenge with the data. You'll be able to do that automatically now. AI will recognize those patterns. So actually, that's not even on the list of something to do on a daily basis. So really, you can focus on managing those exceptions, fixing those breaks, and other operational tasks.
What would you say to a firm in 2026 that is reluctant to adopt AI-based technology for their manual securities operations challenges?
I think that, and that's something that we do get asked quite a lot. Obviously, to be able to use AI, you need to be a SaaS customer. There are some firms where, that's just not an option. Their security internally doesn't allow them to be able to do that. AutoRek is still available on premise, or it's available as a SaaS platform. If you purchase it as a SaaS platform, you get access to all of the AI tools and skills that you would want to be able to automate your reconciliation processes. And that's really where the benefit gives you. It's no difference in terms of end result that you would get, but it's that extra helping hand that's going to help you to get there quicker and faster.
And lastly, have you ever seen a technology movement as fast as AI?
I haven't. I mean, one of the things that AI has allowed us to do is to be able to speed up our development life cycle as well. Using some of the automated tools, we can now code faster, meaning that our clients get better results, they're able to get new products, and they're able to get them shipped to them faster.